What up, y'all? Marzik79 here. Some of y'all was really upset about my last video. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought I was just making a funny joke. I had a funny story to tell, and I thought the title was funny. And then some of these Power Ranger groups, man, some of y'all was like, you're just lying about the title, and you're just not a truthful YouTuber. I'm unsubscribing. Oh, okay. My bad. I thought I was pretty clear in the description. Like, hey, I'm joking. Just watch the video and keep it going, keep it moving, man. Not really trying to ruin anybody's lives here. Okay, but enough about that. So, saw Rambo: Last Blood the other day. I usually am not the type of person to subject myself to cruel and unusual punishment with crap movies. But, I was invited to go see this movie by a friend. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Why not? Screw it. Let's go see it. Maybe it won't be as bad as what everybody is saying. Oh, God. Oh God. Okay. So Rambo. So, and here's the funny thing too. I actually saw the last Rambo. I don't even remember the subtitle for it, but it was actually a pretty good movie. I feel like I was entertained by it. But this one though, oh man. Okay. It was just a colluded, man-powered story mess, dude. Whew. So let's get started. Movie starts out. Rambo's just riding around some horses. He's prancing around, acting like he hasn't killed like a bajillion dudes. Trying to live a normal life. If you've ever played Uncharted 4, you know how Nathan Drake has killed like a bajillion dudes, at the start of 4, he's living in that house with Elena, and he's acting like he's normal and stuff. Yeah, it's really similar to about how this was here. It's just really awkward. And then, he's living with this woman, but you can never really tell if it's his wife or if it's just some older woman that he's living with or just some girl. I don't know. This is weird. And then, the younger girl that he's living with, it's his surrogate daughter, but in reality, it's his niece or whatever. Yeah, just the whole beginning, just really awkward. And then, of course, the drama comes in where, of course, the typical, my dad left. He left me and my mom, and he beat my mom, and I don't even know why. And I really want to go to Mexico to see, where he's at. My friend tracked him down. And I just want to figure out why he left me and my mom, even though I haven't talked to him in 15 years. Yeah, because clearly he's interesting and then involved in my life, and I just need this thing to be successful in my own life so that I can talk to this dude that clearly didn't want anything to do with me and I haven't seen in 15 years. Yeah, I'm not making this stuff up, man. I'm not making this stuff up. So obviously Rambo's like, no, that's really stupid. You shouldn't do that. I pretty much basically had to almost kill him for him to not kill your mom. It's not a good idea. I wouldn't do it. But of course, the storyline has to be pushed along, and she sneaks off to Mexico with her probably the most stereotypical looking bad friend I've ever seen in any movie in my life. This friend had the bandana, the top buttons on her shirt, the sagging, just the biggest TV gangster I've ever seen in my life. You remember, for anybody that's seen the Kevin Hart, the Seriously Funny, you remember when he was walking around, when he was like, I hate TV thugs. They just walk around, I'm a thug, cuz I'm a thug. That's exactly what it was like. It's the most ridiculous thing. It was the most ridiculous character I've ever seen in my life. It was horrible. Her whole every line of dialogue was just terrible. Yo, what you looking at, Holmes? What you looking at? What you doing here? What you looking at my stash for? Oh, so bad. It's so bad. It's really, and then how political correct society is. I wouldn't even be surprised if Latin America would be so offended by this character it wasn't even funny. Oh, so bad. So then, of course, she goes to meet her dad, and he's like, of course, he's like, I want nothing to do with you. You're just terrible, and I left you and your mama for a reason, so that I could get away from you. And of course, he goes and leaves and cries, and is like, I can't do this. Life sucks. And then she's like, come on, Holmes, let's go to this club where every sketchy dude in Mexico is at, because we're surrounded by slums and ghettos and just ratchetness and horribleness, and clearly something bad is going to happen because the plot has to get pushed along. So I mean, old girl's just standing there all awkwardly, and this dude of the most, and this dude, he's got like a cowboy hat on. This doesn't even really look intimidating, but just looks like a dude like, probably shouldn't take a free drink from this dude. It's not good. So of course, it goes into like this montage or whatever where he's trying to talk to her, and she's all nervous and standing like this, and then he puts like something in her drink, of course, and blah blah blah. She gets kidnapped and put into the sex trade and all that crap, and like, oh god, and here we go. And and this is where some of the story just kind of just starts to kill me a little bit. Somehow, some way, the mom or the older lady finds out that the younger girl that got kidnapped went to Mexico because her friend called her and let her know. Why would you do that? Okay, like, you're the one that sold her off. You're the one that knew what was going to happen when you took her to this club. To this club. I don't understand that plot point at all. It's insane to me. Why would you call her surrogate parents, knowing that you're the one that set her up to get kidnapped? Okay, whatever. Push the plot along. Okay, so Rambo gets in his truck and he drives down to Mexico, and he meets up with the friend, and of course some stupid stuff happens. And then he figures out that the friend set her up because the friend stupidly took her bracelet that her mom gave to her before she died somehow. Okay, yeah, okay, great. Okay, moving along. And then Rambo figures out where she's being held in the sex trade or whatever. So he grabs like 2 or 3 knives and 2 or 3 guns, and he goes, and thinking that he's just gonna sneak into this sex trade thing, he's just gonna gun down like 25 dudes, thinking he's just gonna hop in and just save her, just like it's nothing. Oh, that didn't work out too well. Got the crap kicked out of him. Then we meet the stereotypical bad guys, the 2 brothers of the sex trade thing. Just so bad, so stupid. Yeah, but then, of course, that leads us to the point in the movie when Rambo gets his behind kicked, and he has to go through like a period of healing and stuff, and he meets this other helper girl that also lost her sister in the drug trade or whatever, and blah blah blah. And then he goes and recovers, and then he finally saves the girl, but she's already too destroyed to be saved. And then he tries to take her back home, and she dies in the car. Oh, no, spoiler. Yeah, trust me, you're not missing anything. And then that leads us to the point where Rambo goes on the killing spree and just kills a bunch of dudes, which in all honesty, that part's awesome. I mean, that's the reason why we go see these Rambo movies, just to him go and see and kill a bunch of dudes in the most gruesome, horrific way possible. There was a whole bunch of like Mortal Kombat style fatalities in there. It was really cool. Quite frankly, I think I think Sylvester Stallone probably watched a whole lot of Mortal Kombat before he made this movie, because I feel like it was at least like 7 different ways dudes got killed in this movie where I've seen pretty much ripped from Mortal Kombat, for sure. For sure. Props. I can appreciate that. Yeah, man. Why not? Even when he kills like the final dudes, he shoots like 4 arrows and pins the dude down to this wall, and then he basically does the candle fatality where he like rips his heart out and he holds it above his head, and he's like, yeah. And I took upon the liberty of myself to yell out fatality in my theater, and everybody else proceeded to laugh. That's right, dude. So yeah, I mean, all in all, you would think you would like to give this movie some sort of credit for anything at all. So, the gore was funny, the violence was funny, it was entertaining, but story, crap. Characters, crap. You don't care about any of these characters at all. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen to the girl. You know what's going to happen to Rambo. Yeah. If the bad guys is probably some of the worst bad guys I've seen all year long. Probably not even just this year. Probably within the last 5 movies. These 2 dudes are probably some of the most generic bad guys I've ever seen, and a film that I've seen in theaters. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But they did get killed in good ways, though. I give it that. I give it that for sure. So yeah, it's definitely $12. I wish I could get back. I'm glad this is the last Rambo. I'm glad because it's definitely time to retire this franchise. Yeah, it's time to give it a rest. And then even in the credits, it was this weird like montage of Sylvester Stallone just like running around, and then they would freeze frame it and give it a little like misty look as it was freeze framed. Just the whole project was just so weird. Stallone Studios, I think it was the name of the company that made this film. Okay, yeah, sure, dude, sure. This is not a very good first outing that I saw from Stallone Studios. So yeah, like in all honesty, the only way that I would recommend this movie is if like you were just dying to see the kill montage, and if that's the case, I would wait for the movie to just come out on Blu-ray and wait for somebody to take all the kill clips and put them on YouTube and make them into a little montage in that way, because you know somebody is going to do it. It's inevitable. But anything related to story or anything like that, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, man. You're just going to suffer. You're going to be upset. You're just not going to enjoy yourself. Yep, that's right. I'm correct. That's all. Don't try to argue with me, because that's how I feel. All right, man. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you appreciated the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjake79. I'm also on facebook.com/marjake79, Instagram and Twitter. As always, if the video reaches 100 likes, I will do a giveaway. Appreciate everybody for watching. And until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, Stallone, man. Just make another Creed, dude. Just make another Creed, please. No more Rambos, though. Don't do it to me. No more Rambos. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later.